While we are bringing up our meeting content, if you're a parent, if you could please put your name and student's name in the chat for us so we can take attendance as well. Good evening. Welcome to the Benjamin Franklin Virtual Open House. Thank you for taking the time to join us this evening. We appreciate your involvement in supporting us and educating your child. Presenting this evening will be Principal Rachel Snyder, Assistant Principal Sierra DeVille, Dean of Engagement Brittany Sanders. Virtual open house information. Parent participation will be taken from the attendance at this virtual meeting. All participants have been muted upon entry to allow for everyone to hear the content. Please enter any questions in the chat during the presentation and we will do our best to answer them. The vision of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. The district envisions 21st century schools of choice where students will be challenged with a rigorous curriculum that considers the individual learning styles, program preferences, and academic capabilities of each student, while utilizing the highest quality professional educators, administrators, and support staff available. The agenda for this evening's virtual open house, 6 to 6:30, will be the general open house meeting. 6:35 to 7:25 will be the classroom open house meetings with individual teachers, and 7:30 to 8, we will have school supports and community resource meetings and virtual testing information sessions. The Academic Achievement Plan. All schools are focused on implementing the gradual release of responsibility framework, which includes the following. Direct explanations and modeling are provided whenever new concepts or strategies are introduced. Guided practice with small groups of students after concepts have been introduced, and student collaboration prior to independent practice, and then independent student work. The 2020-2021 priorities. Implement the gradual release of responsibility framework to meet the needs of all students. Effectively use a learning management system to deliver and manage instruction for all students, and to develop a meaningful partnership with parents and guardians focused on mutual supports to ensure student success. Monitoring your scholars' academic progress. Interim progress reports will be mailed to your home. Monitor your scholars' progress in Schoology through the parent portal. Teachers will be able to provide the 12-digit access code in order for you to monitor students' grades and progress through the parent portal in Schoology. Student attendance. Remote learning guidelines for families. One of the most important ways that families and caregivers can partner with schools on strong student attendance during remote learning is to ensure that the school has accurate and up-to-date contact information on file. Email addresses that are least likely to change during the school year, phone numbers, and address. If you have moved, please update your contact information, including your address, phone number, and email with the school secretary. Parent responsibilities. Continue to call students off at the school's main phone line when your child will be absent from remote learning for the day. Communicate with teachers when your child is unable to attend the live lesson, but will attend the recorded session. Students are considered present when they watch the recorded lesson as directed by the teacher. Let the teacher or school team member know if you experience difficulties that prevent your child from logging into school. Create a routine schedule during school hours to make it easier for your child to learn and study. Explain to your children that both synchronous, which is teacher-led learning, and asynchronous, which is student-led independent learning, count toward their attendance. Say yes to education scholarships for all CMSD scholars. Say Yes Cleveland scholarships are administered by College Now Greater Cleveland. All students who attend high school from 9th to 12th grade and reside in CMSD are eligible. Questions about Say Yes scholarships, including the scholarship portal, applications, and payments to schools, can be directed to the Say Yes Scholarship Hotline at 454-5400, and Say Yes Scholarship at collegenowgc.org. CMSD's footprint includes the city of Cleveland, Bracknell, Lindale, Newburgh Heights, and parts of Brook Park and Garfield Heights assigned to the district. Third grade reading guarantee. Ohio's third grade reading guarantee identifies students from kindergarten through grade 3 that are behind in reading. Schools will provide help and support to make sure students are on track for reading success by the end of third grade. Ohio's third grade reading guarantee ensures that every struggling reader gets the support he or she needs to be able to learn and achieve. Although Ohio has made temporary changes to the criteria for passing grade 3, students who are not on track in reading in grades K to 3 will be required to receive interventions and track progress through the Reading Improvement and Monitoring Plans. Parents are encouraged to talk about these strategies with their child's teacher. More information can be found at the Ohio Department of Education website. True to You. True to You is an innovative year-long youth development and career exploration mentoring program that prepares all CMSD students in 8th grade for the transition from middle school to high school. The goals and intended impact are to develop and explore career interests, better understand their strengths, choose their high school, build relationships, envision their future, and use Naviance, an online career and college readiness tool. Our True to You program is under construction as we are attending virtually. More information will follow on how this program will be implemented in the online format for this school year. Humanware, our social emotional learning, or SEL. The 5 SEL competencies and levels of school-wide SEL include family and community partnerships, school-wide practices and policies, and SEL curriculum and instruction. The 5 SEL competencies include self-management, self-awareness, responsible decision-making, relationship skills, and social awareness. Our Humanware programs and initiatives. In pre-K to 8 schools like Benjamin Franklin, we have paths in pre-K through 5th grade, second step in grades 6 through 8, our Now anti-bullying program, WAVE conflict mediation, planning centers, student support teams, class meetings, school-based mental health, rapid response and crisis response, quality standards, and conditions for learning. Special education. Special education is a continuum of services and supports designed for children who have disabilities that impact their academic performance. While the district is in remote learning, all special education services will be delivered remotely and through teletherapy services. The services in your child's IEP will be implemented through virtual remote means. In-person services will resume once it is safe to do so. You can request an IEP meeting at any time to discuss your child's remote services. IEP and ETR meetings will be held virtually or via telephone. If neither of these methods works for you, please speak with your child's intervention specialist. If you suspect your child may have a disability, please communicate this to your child's teacher or school principal, preferably in writing. The school psychologist and the student support team will convene a meeting with you within 30 days to discuss your concerns and respond. The special education main line number for district support is 216-838-7733. Project ACT and homeless services. Project ACT provides direct instructional and support services to children and youth residing in temporary emergency shelters, transitional housing, and doubled up students staying with other families due to loss of housing, economic hardship, or similar situations. A holistic and comprehensive approach is used to deliver instructional and support services necessary to facilitate the homeless child's transition into school and to ensure the child's success and ongoing participation in the educational system. Support services include everything necessary to accomplish the goal of meeting students' physical, social, and emotional needs and empowering parents to support their children in this endeavor. All appropriate resources from the Cleveland Metropolitan School District are employed to achieve this goal. Call 216-838-0201 for more information. Multilingual, Multicultural Education Department. For more information, please call 838-0140. Multilingual, Multicultural Education Department is tasked in making sure all CMSD's English learners receive the appropriate language learning services alongside continuing grade level content learning and teaching. Academic English language learning focuses on developing literacy and proficiency listening, speaking, reading, and writing. The Multilingual, Multicultural Education Department not only ensures the education of all English learners in CMSD, but also provides enrollment and language assessments for students whose first language is not English, family and student support services in several languages, translation and interpretive services, assists with home and school connections, and facilitates communication and school options and choices, and helps with families and students in crisis. Our school receives Title I-A ESSA federal funding, which provides these supports in our school: instructional aides, instructional coaches, additional teachers, technology for students, reading and math programs, and family engagement. Our school receives $10,561 for family engagement programs and activities to support our school priorities. What is the purpose of Title I-A ESSA? ESSA is Every Student Succeeds Act. It's the family engagement federal funding. To inform parents of their rights and roles within their scholars building as it relates to being included in decision-making opportunities and committees regarding school improvement plans, participating in school-based parent organizations, providing input on how Title I-A family engagement funds are spent to support meaningful engagement activities which advance student achievement, ensuring that the school engages in two-way communication with parents to strengthen family and school partnerships, removing barriers to participation, which include time of day, childcare, translation services, accommodations for special needs, transportation, etc. Parents' right to know. Parents have the right to know about the teaching qualifications of their child's classroom teacher in a school receiving Title I funds. You can request this information from the principal. Notification if your child is being taught for 4 or more weeks by a teacher who is not highly qualified. Whether the teacher has met state qualifications and licensing criteria for the grade levels and subject areas in which the teacher will provide instruction. Whether the teacher is teaching under emergency or other provisional status through which state qualification or licensing criteria have been waived. Whether the teacher is teaching in the field of discipline of certification of the teacher, and whether your child is provided services by paraprofessionals, and if so, their qualifications. How can I support Title I-A programs? Participate in the SPO, or School Parent Organization, or Parent Advisory Committees. Ask to participate in the development of the Academic Achievement Plan. Attend Title I-A sponsored programs and activities. Support your child's learning by creating a learning space for them to do schoolwork and exposing them to resources and enrichment opportunities in the community. Participate in family engagement activities and programs sponsored by the district, like Parent University workshops and offerings. For more information, contact the Office of Family and Community Engagement at 216-838-3223. The Customer Experience Department. Connect with customer experience. How well did we serve you? CMSD is committed to providing excellent customer service every day, every time. Connect with the Ombudsman. Prior to contacting the Ombudsman, make sure you have exhausted all efforts to resolve the issue at the building level and feel strongly that your concern or issue requires mediation. If you believe a school or district policy has been violated, you can call their 24-hour message line at 216-838-0090. As we close, next you will attend the virtual classroom sessions for your child's teacher. You can do this two ways. Click the link provided in the attachment in the email that you received, or you can also go to our school website at www.clevelandmetroschools.org/Franklin. Scroll down and click on the open house schedule link. This will allow you to access all the links for all the teachers for our open house. Thank you for choosing Benjamin Franklin and allowing us the opportunity to educate your child. We appreciate the patience and support you have shown us as we have been implementing our online learning. Have a great remainder of the evening.